Namaste. So family, so divine masculines, for the divine masculines position in their journey, your journey, divine masculines and divine feminines. The divine masculine is, some of these divine masculines, they are not yet at that position. They have not yet assumed this position. They're just not ready yet. But for some divine masculines, they are looking at the past. They're focused, steadfast on the past. And this is because they are trying to gain insights, understanding as to what really went down in the past. A lot of some of these, let me not put a ratio to the collection, okay? But some divine masculines, they are, most I'm getting are focused on the past, reflecting on the past. Some are wiser now because they really gained some insights, because it's really them introspecting. Some of the divine masculines, they have changed. I'm getting like, specifically if your divine masculine had like long hair, like you know hair with lengths, locks, he has trimmed his hair, okay? Some, they are, I feel like it's like a rebirthing of the divine masculine. Everything is coming full circle. He is taking ownership for what has went down. He is wiser now. He's gained insights and understanding as to the tumultuous breakdown and ending of the connection, especially if there was like a fight, the police got involved, for you, I mean, like, if you're led to this video, this message is for you in some way, shape, or form. If your divine masculine is not yet stepped into position or assumed his position in this frequency, it is just a matter of time for him to. And I feel like he's gonna be angry at himself and a bit disgusted, and I feel like that's what's gonna really inspire him to want to transform, okay, to change himself. And he's seeing you differently, and he's seeing what went down in the past, divine feminine, differently. He's seeing himself differently, and he's not happy with what he has unveiled or discovered or realized about himself. And so in a way to feel brand new is him revamping himself. And so, of course, this doesn't got to do with his hair. This can be him just changing something about his face. This could be trimming or shaving his beard. But I'm getting strongly, my apologies for the traffic. I mean, it's noise everywhere, and it's like almost 10 p.m. That's what I don't like about the cities. But he is like, and there's supposedly a curfew too. I'm like, damn, why is it so noisy? But yeah. Some are really angry at themselves, like really kind of like beating themselves up. It's like mental anguish 3.0, okay? Like, yeah. You could be feeling some of his energies of remorse, regret. That's because there is a strong bond, a strong connection between you, divine feminine, and your divine masculine. Let me see if there's anything else at the moment. I will keep you all up to date with these divine masculine and divine feminine reads, okay? But I feel like that's it for now. I was just laying down, and I was just thinking about the whole divine masculine, divine feminine connection, and I was like, I started just receiving some downloads. So yeah, I'm getting, when you do see your divine masculine again, he's gonna look so different. Okay, you are gonna actually see and know for a fact that he has changed. I'm telling you. Whether this separation was like months ago or years ago this happened, but you are gonna look at him and he's gonna seem so much wiser. Some may look older, way more mature than you last saw them, but that's because let me tell you, man, when a man loves a woman, like I just no longer saying you don't love, okay? That ain't love, because loving for each soul is different. It's all a matter of perspective, and we gotta understand that. And I am learning this again, something that I've learned before. But sometimes you gotta the kind of love that you want, and you, not saying that you deserve, but that really is beneficial to you. Okay? And if divine masculine wants to be with you, he's got to give you that type of love. And so when you detach, or when shit hits the fan, and then there's this eruption and this chaos and fighting and drama, and shit comes to an end, a pause, let me just say that, it's like then he's like in this, like I said, mental anguish 3.0. He's forced to think what he needs to change so he can come into connectivity with you once more. Okay? So he can return to his true love. Because divine feminine, you are divine feminine for a reason. You're his true love, and he is your true love. And y'all, the lesson is to learn about acceptance so that y'all can meet each other halfway. And that's a major Saturn frequency or life lesson for both of you, individually and as a collective, divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, so he is like pretty much beating himself up for some of you. Okay, but he has changed, and of course the divine masculine, doesn't necessarily got to be a male or someone with a penis. This could be a woman who's got masculine energy, strong Mars frequency, who is just pretty much the one to really direct the outcome of the relationship, in the sense of what it is to achieve. Okay, but the divine masculine, that's the frequency divine masculine is in. Divine masculine's hair is much shorter now. Divine masculine has cut his or her hair, okay, and so it's much shorter than you last saw. Like I almost broke my leg. That's like an omen. No, I didn't almost break my leg. I almost really severely hurt my toe. Not too bad, but I'm good. Just a misstep. But that's like, yeah, that synchronizes well with the message. Like, he's like, okay, I messed up. Okay, I see now. I see what not the fuck to do and what I should do. And so I feel like he is coming into an optimistic frequency where he's hopeful of a reconnection. Okay, so he or her. Okay, but like I said, divine masculine's hair is much shorter now, and he's actually, if he wasn't the type to be really fancy, he's actually in that frequency now, because he has changed. I mean, like, if before he wasn't the active type, the type to take you out, now he wants to take you every fucking where with him. Okay, so that's what's up. I'm gonna come in with the divine feminine's read, which is kind of really not really opposing, but it's opposite in a way, but still beautiful. It's balance. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Namaste, guys. I didn't expect 1010. Oh my god, I just looked down on my phone. 1010. Oh, so I'm getting the hardships are over. The separation has come to an end, and it's time to reunite again. And I'm getting also something significant happened October 10. That was when Saturn went direct. So I feel like that was a wake-up call for the divine masculine, as well as I'm getting like certain toxic connections that he was involved a part of, or toxicity that he was involved in has come to an end. Okay, and that also synchronizes with me almost bucking my toe. What I did buck my toe, but it doesn't hurt. So yeah, it's like, yeah, something is ended, something really toxic. Now this could have been, for some of you, of course, it's spell work, it's moon magic, it's bottle magic, it's some form of magic, candle magic, some form of magic, coming to an end. And you don't have to worry about him being caught up in that energy again, because 1010, that cycle of him being manipulated and controlled with sorcery, black magic, moon magic, spell magic, candle magic, bottle magic, all that, whatever kind of fucking magic they got out there, that cycle has come to an end. Magic, all of those, they fall under magic. Okay, whether it's sorcery or it's voodoo, obia, witchcraft, it doesn't really matter. It's all magic. They're all magic. And that cycle of y'all being tormented, your connection being hindered and hampered by and dampened by lower vibrational energies in the form of magic, manipulating yours or his or hers energies, that cycle has closed off. And it's a sign. 1010, I feel like that completely came to an end October 10, which is rightly so. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people, they broke it off or they got disconnected from their divine one, divine masculine or feminine. This was like shortly before Saturn went retro. So a lot of you were pushed back into a cycle of hardship before you met divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay, so it's time for y'all to go forward now. Okay. Of course, some of you, this is a connection that you've been disconnected from prior to this year, okay? Or prior to May, April of this year. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys. Namaste.